Hi, so I am 8 days post-op and feeling a lot better. I've been able to, since yesterday, the day before, I've been able to drive. I don't go too far though because I still walk super slow and get tired pretty easily, so I don't know why it hurts so much to walk. It's the little bumps each step that I take that I can feel in my stomach. Feels like my guts are gonna pour out, kind of. It's a really strange feeling, but I'm getting used to it. That's fine. So I drink these little cups. I get 4 of these an hour, one every 15 minutes, and I've been drinking a lot of the ISO Pure. I don't know if you can see it. The grape flavor is crap. I like the punch flavor that they have. It's much better. I just started yesterday drinking the meal replacement bariatric advantage shakes, which are thicker. I was noticing that I was going through my little cups a little faster than I should, still feeling like I needed more, so I switched to starting to use 2 8-ounce shaker cups of it a day. This one I just finished. That's 27 grams of protein per 8-ounce cup. It takes me about an hour to finish 8 ounces, but I don't drink it by itself. I usually have like 1 cup of protein shake, and then 1 cup of Isopure, and then a cup of chicken broth, and then a cup of Jello. So like I mix it up a little bit to keep me from getting bored, because I'm not good at eating the same thing all the time. I never have been. And I've never really been good at dieting, so I think I'm doing pretty good. I weighed myself on Wednesday, which is my weigh-in day every week. I weigh myself first thing in the morning before I have anything to eat, and in my pajamas or naked. So I was at 212 pounds Wednesday. I signed up for surgery at 217 pounds, so I have lost about 5 pounds. But truth be told, I did have a little stress about the surgery before the surgery, so it affected my eating habits. For about a week before the surgery, I wasn't really hungry. So, mostly because my stomach was really upset, so I didn't eat a whole lot. So I had actually gone down to 212 pounds right before the surgery, and then the day of the surgery I weighed in again at 216. So I'm not sure what happened there. But I don't know if I can really consider it a win. I want to. I think that maybe it should be considered a win. But I don't know how I should count those points. I started my point tracking sheet that I made on the computer at 214 pounds. I figured it was a happy medium. So I use it kind of like an advent calendar. Each pound that I lose, I check off a box. When I get to the end of a row, I put a certain amount of money in a jar for my wedding in August. Starts out $1 the first set, $5 the second set, $10 the third set, $20 the fourth, $40 the sixth, and on like that until I reach $100 and down to my goal weight of 155 pounds. And at that point I will put $100 in the jar plus the other denominations I added up, and I'll use that for spending money in my wedding. I am getting up to go to the bathroom like 4 times a night because of all this liquid I'm drinking and not having any food. It's all liquid. I pooped for the first time yesterday, which I was getting kind of concerned about. I did take some of the Smooth Move tea. This stuff works great. 1 cup and I pooped. So, I don't know if that's TMI or not, but we are talking about bodily stuff here, so that's what we get. I also noticed that I get a chill really easy, and sometimes, like I got up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom, and I caught a chill so bad that my whole body was shaking and I was shivering and it hurt so bad. So I climbed back in bed after I went to the bathroom and everything, and it took me a good 20 minutes to warm up, and I was in so much pain by the time I stopped that it was ridiculous. So I put a heater in my bathroom. I use it every year. It should be fine. I also noticed that my skin is drier than it used to be. I usually have really oily skin, and when I touch my face, especially around my nose, I can feel like dry skin. So I put moisture on this morning. Along with my makeup, I put moisturizer on, which I never did before, or never really had to do before, because I've always had really oily skin, and stress breakouts and everything else. I never really wanted to add any oil to my skin, but it has been an issue. Beyond that, I'm doing rather well. The gas pain that was up here in my chest is lessened quite a bit, almost 90%. I barely feel it anymore. It is there now and then. The gas pain has moved now lower to right here, and it's kind of a sharp pain. See my incision, let me pull this up. I have an incision right here, and it's glued because it's on an old incision, so I have a scar right here. And then I have 1, 2 over here, not much bruising, and then 1, 2 over here. So I've got 5 incisions. As you can see, this one, it doesn't hurt on the incision, it hurts right here, like between the 2 incisions. So that's something I wasn't really expecting, but working with it. I still have a hard time taking a really deep breath. It feels like I'm constrained a little bit, like by the pain. I am down to only taking the pain medicine once a day. I haven't taken it yet today. I took some regular Tylenol, which I had to break in half and take it increments, which I don't know how much that's really helping. And last night was the first night I was able to sleep on my side as opposed to on my back. I generally sleep on my side. I've never been good at sleeping on my back. I don't know how I slept on my back for a week. All I can think is the pain medicine knocked me out, because normally it's impossible to sleep on my back. And even if I do, I wake up in a different position, and I wasn't having that happen. So last night I decided I started on my right side, put a pillow up against my chest, and rolled my left arm over the pillow so that it wasn't laying on my stomach in any way. And I slept that way about half the night, and then got up to go to the bathroom for the first time and felt that I was kind of sore on that side. So I rolled over and laid on my left side. That was a little bit more painful to start with. I could feel that gas bubble that I just pointed out to you, and it was a little more uncomfortable, but I did manage to go to sleep on that side. Woke up on that side about an hour later to go to the bathroom again. Switched back and forth. It worked out rather well. I am sick to death of this liquid diet. I have it 3 weeks. So from the day I had my surgery on the 25th of October, my surgery post-op appointment isn't until the 14th of November. That's 3 whole weeks before I get approved, hopefully, for pureed foods. And I've already stocked up on some butternut squash soup, which I like a lot, and it's got a real smooth texture. And a couple other little things, soup-wise. In order to have, I got a box. We went to Costco today, so they had a box of individual packets of instant mashed potatoes. I picked those up. Not sure I'm supposed to have potatoes, but I figured the rest of the family can eat it if I can have it. Also, my youngest son, who is 16 now, has been cooking dinner when my fiance is at work at night, so that I don't have to stand up and do it and stare at the food. It's really hard for me. Halloween night, my whole family dressed up to go trick-or-treating with my older disabled son, and the neighborhood didn't really cooperate. We had one porch that we went around the block once before we decided to go home and forget about it. On the back side of the block there was one lit house Lady standing in the doorway. We walked up to the doorway. She took one look at my son and said, "Sorry, we don't have any candy." So I told my son, I said, "You know what, don't worry about it. I will go pick up some discount candy at Walmart tomorrow, and you'll get candy in your lunches just like you do every other year." Now, he is 22, but he doesn't really understand. I mean, he's got a mind of an 8-year-old. He doesn't understand why he can't go trick-or-treating. So we took him. It didn't work out well. People are cruel. But he had fun, and he was okay with it, and that's all that matters. We were the Scooby Gang. I was Velma, and my son, my disabled son, was Shaggy, and my other son was Fred, and my fiance was Scooby. And it was a lot of fun. Anyway, maybe next year we'll do some kind of Halloween party or something. But we also had a Halloween work party, which we went to as Scooby and Velma. The kids weren't allowed to go. Won 3rd place in the costume contest, and guess what they gave us? Oh my god, they gave us 2 buffet tickets to the Red Hawk Buffet down the street. And let me tell you, buffet tickets was the last thing I wanted to see. I wasn't really thrilled about it, but whatever. I mean, it was for fun, so I was like, okay, you can take the kids to the buffet or whatever. I'm not going. I'm not going to eat a buffet money's worth of soup, even if it is a free ticket, because there are 4 of us. So 2 of us was silly paying, even though we get a discount. And then we also, with that, got an 8-inch raspberry cake. It was about that tall. It was a double layer, and my family said it was really good. I didn't get to have any, but with all the candy going around, they ordered pizza for dinner, and then I'm sitting there drinking my broth. I gotta tell you, that was hard. Watching them eat that cake, I wanted so bad to have some of that cake. I am such a sugar freak, and I know I gotta cut it out now, and I wanted that cake so bad. So bad. But I just sipped my broth, and I brought a Jell-O with me. I ate my Jell-O and sat there looking miserable. Anyway, I got through Halloween, so the next one is Thanksgiving. I should be on soft foods or pureed foods by Thanksgiving, and then hopefully by Christmas I'll be stepping up to the next level, which is either, I think it goes liquid, pureed, soft foods, regular foods. So I should be back up to soft foods by Christmas time, which is good. Last time when I had the surgery, the first time, I had it December 14th, 1999. Christmas being about a week later, my grandmother took all the Christmas fixings, put them in the blender, added a bunch of water, blended it up, strained it, and gave it to me. And I gotta tell you, it was the best thing I'd had in weeks. And I just remember taking a piece of turkey and sucking on it. I didn't swallow any of the meat or anything. I just kind of sucked on a piece of turkey to make me feel like I was part of everything. I don't think I'm going to do the same thing this time. Clearly, I didn't do the right things the last time. Nobody taught me. I never learned. So I fell back into old habits, and that's part of what brought me here. Hopefully I will do a video every week, keep you guys updated, let you know where I'm going, what's happening. I want to say thank you so much for watching. Please hit the like button if these videos are helping you in any way. If you like them, tell me what it means to you in the comments. Ask questions, make a comment, tell me what you'd like to see. If you have questions, ask me. All that good stuff. And please also hit the subscribe button and ding that bell, because it'll tell you then every time I make an upload. So, you could be driving down the street and it'll ding, let you know that I've put up a new video for you to watch. So, until next time, blessed be.